So yesterday in my spare time, I started replaying Horizon Zero Dawn because it's mindless, and I love checking off mindless open world checklists. It makes me happy. Oh my god, you're gonna go see Tate McGraw? That's cool. I'm jealous. That's really cool. I'm jealous. Okay, our timer's done. YES to everything. Hello, friends. Hi. We're here. I'm really jealous about that too, actually. Well, I'm going to see. I don't have anybody that I'm going to see coming up. I had a potential to go see ODESZA at like. The only reason I wanted to go was to go see the venue that everybody says is like beautiful out here. The Gorge. You gotta go see the Gorge. It's gorgeous. Also, I don't know why my ads they're on 15-minute runs. I guess that's just what we're doing today. We're also finishing Dark Souls 3. In theory, I've been saying this every single I've been saying this every single stream, but yeah, we're gonna finish it. Or that's currently my goal. I think I'm at the end. No, I know I'm at the end. I don't think I'm at the end. I know I'm at the end. And I know that, I don't know. There's lots of areas that I probably didn't necessarily look at. So I'm kind of just gonna like rerun through like, do I have Elden Ring on it? Thank you, honey. Yeah, I'm not playing Elden Ring today. I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm changing it now. Oh, that's funny. I do have Dark Souls. Oh my god, I have everything is Elden Ring. Okay, there we go. Dark Souls has changed. For anybody that came in looking to watch Elden Ring, that might happen later today, depending on how long I do this. I might do more of my level 1 run, which is fine. I've just gotten a little frustrated. Particularly with Renala. Renala is a different beast on when you're doing like level 1. She's completely different. Much more difficult. You really got to look at like her movesets, but her movesets don't really make any sense. So also, this is very strange. I don't know. It looks like they're putting a whole shit ton of ads on my thing, but I don't know. I try to tell them not to. Honestly, what I am a little curious about. Maybe it was this. I don't know. I got this item where there was all these dudes like hitting me with arrows. And you couldn't fight them, you just kind of had to dodge them. But then I got this like item at the end of the DLC that said something along the lines of, they'll treat me like respectfully and with kindness. Yeah, it was this area. Oh no, not sleep. Yeah, see, look, they like, wait, I got something for this. This one. No, this? I got something that made them be nice to me. What was it though? Lars, I'm also planning another nighttime stream. Probably on like Saturday or Friday. Everybody should be nice to me, although this in particular, Wait, I need to look up what the item is called. It's been a minute since I played this.
I'm Buffy, the vampire slayer, and you are?
Oh. Hi, I'm Buffy too. We're all Buffy. There was a moment where I was like, where'd she come from? Item to make archers be nice. Dark Souls 3 Ringed City. Isn't there a thing? I don't understand. There is an item. What's the best? The theme song? I know, isn't it the fucking most awesome thing in the world? Okay, I like got something. I literally got an item after this that was like this. I also need to go to the giant tree. You want to marry the Buffy theme song? Ugh, if only we could all be so lucky. Guys, I don't remember. Oh no, this is what happens. All right, well, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Let's see if we can kill him. Also, I switched the way that the controller thing looks, like my input controls, because I thought the other ones were kind of difficult to see. I think that this one's a little bit easier to see it with the red. And I like that it's next to me in the box. Because when I go back and I watch my VODs, I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying if you are somebody that's into like seeing the buttons being pressed, you know? Doesn't it look nice? It's from one of my favorite streamers. She uses this setup, sort of. See, it's like, I wanna, I did like manage to do this once. This doesn't really matter. I'm just like running through areas. So the reason I'm running through, this is the DLC. The reason I'm running through this DLC is apparently it's a culmination of all of the past areas in the game, which like seems really, in all 3 Dark Souls games. And like, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. So that's what I want to see. And I also just like want to run around and loot this area. I don't really think there's a reason to, but right? I mean, the DLC is like really good. However, the whole game I kept going, I'm gonna go back to the original like famous location from the first game, right? I didn't. They have a few areas that were named the same. But I was like, we're gonna go back to essentially what the Round Table Hold is in Elden Ring. I was like, we're gonna go back to that in this game, and like it never happened. But like apparently I did, I just didn't realize it, and it's in this DLC. So if I can't kill this guy, I'm gonna... Oh my god, no. Imagine me dying to this fucker. Okay, I think we've gotten it. Hey, this isn't half bad. Got him. Yay. Grab that dog. Also, you have a dog. Nice. Beautiful. I don't think that there's really anything to see over here, and if there is anything to see, I've already gotten it. Yes, I have. We've already gotten this stuff. I don't think there was any reason to do what I just did. But we did it anyway, and that's fine. There ain't nothing back here. I never even realized that there's that gravesite right next to... I think that they're called Judicators, these enemies. The big one that summons all the little guys. And I do think that... the way that I just did this is the way that I'm supposed to do that, where I'm supposed to hide behind the gravestone. Sorry, I was making sure. There ain't nothing down here either. Okay, no point. Oh. Okay. I also don't know, like, what ending I've unlocked.
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Dragon. It doesn't seem like there's a... Oh. Right, this was the way to Midir. Oh, I hated this spot. I was running around doing this over and over. I kind of want to go back to... So apparently there were these two demon princes that I fought. They were really hard and really annoying. Apparently, their arena is what I've been asking for. Their arena is an example of the original Firelink Shrine, or like reusing the old areas that I really, really wanted to see. I kept being like, we're gonna go back, and like, I'm just surprised that we never did. Whoa, okay, girl. I feel like I should just beat it. I'm not going to, though. I do want to go back to the... I guess it's not considered... I thought that this was the beginning of the DLC, but I guess that there was, like, the whole area where I was, like, falling down stuff for a really long time. So let's try to figure out where that is. So I was looking at, like, it was the Dread Heap. It was like all this, the Demon Prince. This is apparently the old Firelink Shrine. And I'm so stupid that it was like the thing I was waiting for that I didn't think to like really look at. Let's see. Oh, my ears look really low. Weird. Oh, it is. Is it? It's like I see it, but I guess that's what people were talking about. Yeah, I guess. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. Really unnoticeable, though. Not really something I would have been like, oh yeah, that's the same place. Yeah, and then they fly you. Huh. Yep, and then we're here. Okay. And then it's gonna go inner wall, inner street. I don't know, I feel like I've done it. I feel like we're at the end. What happens then? I don't know, we decide that we're just gonna... I guess you do a New Game Plus situation. Flameless Shrine. That's where I currently is. That's where I need to go to finish the game. Ring City, the Dread Heap. This was a really... In terms of, like, the other games, I'm just, like... I guess I do like Dark Souls 3 better than Dark Souls 2, which wasn't very surprising. Dark Souls 2, to me... It was a fun experience while I was playing it, but... Now that I, like, think back towards it, I'm like... Nah... Yeah, we know that there's death ahead. This area sucks. I think we're just gonna, I think 75-pound bestie, post a picture of it, of the doggy in my Discord. I love pictures of animals. I think we're just gonna be, I think we're gonna beat the game. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I really don't know if there's anything else to find. This is always the most stressful part of any Dark Souls, Elden Ring, or anything, is like, what do I don't know. Ending it is always so difficult and hard for me. I also like don't know what ending I'm getting.
If when thou peerest upon the first flame, thou wishest yet for a world without fire, for an end to the
I mean, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Then call upon me. I am a firekeeper, and I tend to the flame to the very end. Thou hast given me eyes, and such it was they showed me. Ashen One, if thou kill me, and strip these eyes, I will return as the firekeeper, as it has all.
If you want to get rid of her, if you don't want her to do that ending, which I assume is like quote unquote the not good ending. Our buddy never came back from pillaging. Also, I think we found like a bunch of books we can give this guy, right?
Ah, there you are, Unkin. I am pleased.
Yeah, look at all these.
I'm afraid I can't. It is only. Ah, by the gods. This inscription, the last of them who wandered the land, but I regret to say, Aquilana's pyromancies are for witches. But thank you. If only I were.
If,
Do not be gone for long.
like playing in person. So I've always wanted to play D&D in person. I've never had an opportunity to, but yeah, I'm like totally into it. That's why like I fucked with Baldur's Gate like really hard because it kind of like hit that itch for me. Are you?
Well, it is good to see ye. What needs me?
I really do want to know. I'm gonna look this up as well too. Just I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. The Quavewarden Pyromancy Tome. You know nothing about D&D. It's super fun. Baldur's Gate is probably the closest like representation of what it's like. Same with that game that I fucking love, Disco Elysium. Must be given to Korea. Who the hell is Korea? I ain't never found this NPC. Carla? Oh, she's in the... Oh, she's in the... Erethil dungeon. Let's go look. What?
Do not be gone for long.
Where does she end up in the... I was going to say in the round table. Once she is expected, you can find her in an alcove under the stairs to the left of Andre. Probably in here. Let's go find her. You should find people to play D&D with. It's super, super fun. Maybe we should get a big group of people together and play it. What was I going? Erethil Dungeon. I hate this spot. I remember actually finding an NPC here and being like, meh, and like moving on. I do remember this. So we're just gonna run around this area and see what we find. It is our least favorite section. We don't really like it here very much. Why? Well, because these enemies are horrible. They make your health bar go down. Okay, asshole. At least we get them in the one hit. That's nice. Look, I can't get in there either. No! Oh, God. So, if you know nothing about D&D, why are you asking? That sounded really aggressive. I'm so sorry. That shouldn't have been that aggressive. Are you curious about it, or were you just like wondering? Oh, yeah. That's so funny. You know nothing about it, but you think I'm somebody that would be interested in it. I love it. I feel like that's a read. Is that a read? Am I correct in that assessment? It is really intimidating. However, it's like really, 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 really worth it if you give it a shot. If you want something that's a little like easier to digest, that isn't so overwhelming, maybe a read, but not a drag. If you want something that's less overwhelming, try Disco Elysium. It uses the same mechanics as D&D. However, it's not D&D, so it's a little different. But in terms of like roll checks, stats, like how the game works. Welcome to the ring. Alex is king. Great to see you, baby boo. How are you? How are you doing, my honey darling? Good to see you, my love. Sorry I was sick the last couple of days. That's why I didn't stream. I wasn't feeling very well, which I'm still not like 100%. But this is actually making me feel better, so I guess that's a good sign. We're currently very close to beating Dark Souls 3. We are going to beat it today, probably, more than likely. Honestly? Oop. Be wary of the right. Ah, look at my health bar. Stupid. No. Oh, God. Just chilling and vibing. We love that. What do I do when when I finish? Like I said, I've kind of been replaying Horizon Zero Dawn, which is like the total opposite side of this. But sometimes it's nice to like turn your brain off and not have to like... Maybe this is when I restart Sekiro. Bye. Wait, what? Oh. It's like, why is my health bar so small? That is so annoying. I hate so much that they like had a whole conversation when they were making this game, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna put in these enemies that completely drain your health bar. Oh my god. There we go. Nice and easy and simple. Oh, traitor. We're looking for an NPC that's like in oh. There should be like a witch in here somewhere. Maybe she's on this side? We can't find her, it's not the end of the world, but... What the hell is this? What the hell? I don't know if I remember. This is the dragon area. I remember this. This was a boss area? Oh no. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Nah. Oh my god. Oh! No! No! Okay, I really should have healed there, but I didn't. See what I'm saving? Where is she? Next to the main jailer group. So I need the jailer's key ring. Hold on, let's see if I have that. I don't even have. That apparently is in the profaned capital. I was kind of like browsing on the internet to see, you know, like how people feel about this game and stuff. And a lot of people are saying they felt like this area was unfinished. Yeah, I guess so. I remember thinking that like Yorm was going to be a much bigger, no pun intended, boss than like he was. That's kind of, I remember feeling that way about it. Yeah. Was there anywhere that I... Can I get down there? Let's see. Nope, you die if you do. My favorite song on TTPD. The Bolter. Also, I was gonna say, don't get me into trouble because I'm one of those people. I think that the album was very good. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just... Whoops. I fell. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. What is your favorite song on TTPD? I felt that overall, this Taylor Swift album, and I'm a fan. Do I think that I'm the biggest fan in the world? No. It felt very, angry, like a vindictive kind of like. The lyrics kind of made me a little uncomfortable in places, and I thought that like writing-wise, a lot of her lyrics kind of made me cringe. That never really happens. Like I feel like she just kind of like had basic ideas and then was like, I can release whatever because people love me, and so I'm gonna release 31 of these songs, and like they all feel kind of unfinished to me, if that makes sense. So Long London is a really good one. But like overall, I'm kind of like really unimpressed with it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we're talking about T-Swift. So I think that like, I think my problem with Taylor Swift's music is like, it's never universal, specifically this album. Like I can't like listen to it without thinking about Taylor's life, and then like, it's like influencer culture, but like in music form. And it, I don't know, I think it detracts from like the musicality that she has the potential to produce. I'm like over the whole Eras thing too. Like, girl, get over it. Get over yourself. You're not Lady Gaga. Sorry, I'm being a hater right now. No. I mean, you know how like influencer culture is about using your own personal life to craft a social media image. Music, or like my favorite music, is universal, where like somebody will be singing about a relationship or something that they experienced, but I can place my own experience in their experience. I feel like Taylor Swift's music, and particularly this album, it was really hard for me to connect with because it was like, this is Taylor's life. And like, I don't know, it feels so personal to who she is, which specifies it in a way that I think the reason I enjoy her past work so much is I could see myself in it. But this is the first time that I feel like she's so detracted from the world with like fame, money, for being famous for so long that it didn't feel genuine. It felt very, I need to be heartbroken, so this is like what I'm gonna write about. I don't know, it felt very, I think she needed to like work on the album a little bit more. It felt like she just kind of like made up melodies and then thought words sounded good with them. And like the repeated melodies I usually love from her, I thought it was like a little too much. It was like every line had the same melody and then it would change to a new melody. The structure was very similar. I thought all the songs being in like C major was a little bit of not the best choice. It made the album kind of like blend together a little for me. And I thought that like a lot of the lines about depression were really fucked up. It was the first time that I was like, I think that Taylor's like, has she ever taken responsibility for her own actions in any of these relationships? Because it just sounds like she's vindictive towards everyone that's ever existed in her life. And like she needs therapy. That's what this album felt like to me. I like the anthology better. And also like for poetry, it's bad. I'm sorry. Like, she's the greatest songwriter ever, and she wrote There's Escape in Escaping. Girl, there was a much better way to have written that. And like, okay, here's another thing that I mean. There's no like ambiguity in the words. They're all like specifically describing these images that are so specific that I'm like, girl, you can like leave some things up to interpretation. It's okay. But the interpretation is like, where was she when she sang about this? Who is this song about? It's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but like Taylor Swift version. Doesn't Mariah Carey have other people write her music, though? What's funny is the Swifties that I know that have been following since very early are not very impressed with this album. It's just people are afraid to say it. I think it's very mid. If it wasn't Taylor Swift, I don't think people would be listening to it. I didn't know that about Mariah Carey, actually. And listen, that is not me being a Taylor hater. That is me holding Taylor to a specific standard. And like, girl, I just feel like nobody around her was like, you should take that out. Or like, you should take that out. And like, I think I like about 5 songs out of the 31 songs, or think that they're like good, which is like less than 50%. Way less than 50%. I guess so. I think she's too obsessed with the way people react to her music and not just writing music. Especially after her documentary, I was like, girl, you need therapy. And then like the whole song about Kim was just bizarre. This is weird. I don't know. I thought that a lot of the lyrics were a little strange. Not my favorite album. She definitely showed her billionaire mindset, I guess is the easiest way for me to say it. I don't know where this person is. I don't know where this NPC is. I also hate hyperpop, so. I have a very, very good friend. I don't know where the key is. I have a very good friend who's very obsessed with Mariah Carey. All right, y'all. You're gonna get me into trouble, Squeaks. I don't really like Mariah Carey that much either. I don't really know much of Mariah's music. I know, like, you know, Obsessed and the Christmas one. Yeah, I like the old ones. What's my all? What's my all? Do I know this? Also, I like really don't understand. Try gesture. Oh, that might be the key. How do I get up there? This is so confusing. I think that this, okay, here's a really good example of how I feel about the Taylor album. I feel like this album in particular is how I felt when I was like, Gaga, I love you, girl. People need to tell you no, that's not good and needs to be worked on. I feel like Taylor feels like whatever she releases is the greatest thing ever. And it's just not sometimes, girl. It's okay. If you're the greatest songwriter ever, great is not a temporary position. And some of those lyrics are incredibly bad. I was alive in the 90s. I think I know my all. All right, I guess we're gonna fight the last boss. Should I just do it? I don't want to offend any of the Swifties in the group. It's incredible. She's the greatest thing that's ever happened. She cares about everyone. She doesn't come off like a vindictive person at all. All I can hope is that the reviews were kind of mediocre for this. Is that like she has the reaction that she had like in Miss Americana, where she's like, I need to make a better album, and then we just like get a better album. But I have this feeling that like Taylor Swift just really cares about awards and like critical recognition because it's some sort of like weird what's the word, validation from like people around her. I think that she's stuck in high school that she never went to. So she's like created this like weird fantasy version of what she thinks high school is and like hasn't matured past that point. And I think she needs, I would love to see an album from Taylor Swift that's like internalized, deep diving into her own healing journey instead of these songs that are about like how this person was horrible to her and this man was the worst person ever and this man was the worst person ever and this person screwed her over and nobody could handle the stuff that she's gone through. I would love to see like, I don't know, I feel like that would be an interesting thing to see. Where do I go to get to the last space? This one, I think. I've been thinking a lot about this because I've listened to the new album like 3 times. It's too long. That's like number one, where I'm like, you needed to like, somebody needed to tell her some of these songs need to be either worked on or combined or like you don't need to explain everything so clearly. I thought the musicality wasn't very surprising. Like, it didn't make me go, oh, I didn't expect that song to go that way. Every single song I was like, oh, it's gonna go like this, and then it's gonna go like this, and then like this, like this, like this, like this. I think this is the last boss. Should I do it? All right, guys, I think I'm going in. I think now is the time. We've been here, we've done it. This is the final boss of Dark Souls 3. In theory, I guess we're gonna get the ending as well. I'm scared. Oh no, I hope it didn't scare anybody away. I love Tay-Tay. I think that people can be too hard on her, but in this instance, I don't think that people are being hard on her. I think that I have high expectations. And she did not meet those expectations for me this time. What is this? Soul of Cinder. Oop. He's pretty weak. I hope that there's a second phase to this. That's how I feel. Whoa. Watch this be literally the... Oh, he heals himself. Okay, that's cool. Oh. When you literally don't know the moveset at all. What is he doing? Oh, poison? Ooh. Now what? Is that it? Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely... But I often feel like a lot of artists these days ask their music because they know most of their listeners will eat it up regardless if it's shitty or decent. That's how I feel about Taylor. I mean, listen, I'll be like, there's a little too many words. There's too much wording. And people will instantly be like, but she's an incredible songwriter. It's like, uh-huh. Yeah, she is an incredible songwriter. That's why I think it's weird that she has a line that says, there's escape in escaping. Like, what is that supposed to make me think about? And then it's funny because I'll be like, oh, you look at somebody like Florence and the Machine or Lana that write these like really deep sounding songs where you it's not personal towards them, where it is personal towards them, but you like don't realize that it's personal towards them. And people go, oh, well, they have different styles. It's like, okay, well, they're both lyrical artists that focus on lyrics. I think it's just the first time that like Taylor gave me the ick. Like, I don't like how she sung about her boyfriend's depression, about Joe's depression. I really thought that was really insensitive. That's the delusion speaking. I don't know. That's kind of how I felt about it. Did I win? That can't be the last boss. Now what do I do? If you decipher lyrics and call out how a second sounds bad, then you'll be ridiculed for having an opposite opinion. Yeah, I just think that they're like, I don't know. They didn't make me think about anything. Since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exalted lords have linked the first flame, and it is their very souls that have manifested themselves as defender of the flame. Link the first flame, or summon Firekeeper. So I guess these are the two endings that I can do. What do I do? Okay, I think I'm gonna summon the Firekeeper. And I think that that is the equivalent of like the bad game, right? The bad ending is what I'm assuming. I'm just gonna grab me some more coffee and then we'll do it. Perhaps I'll start a new game plus because it'll probably be a lot easier to go through actually. Also, thank you for accepting my Taylor Swift opinions. It's not always a safe space to do so. I do push back from like people that I think are being critical for no reason. Like I do think that like people that are like it's bad in general, no, I think that that's fine. How do you feel, Squeaks, about the whole drama? I didn't realize this about the way that she releases the album. I've listened to it 3 times. I don't know if I can handle another 2 hours of that hostage takeover situation. Felt like she was holding me hostage and like reading her diary to me. And I was like, girl, Jesus, you dated him for 2 weeks. Relax. And everybody thinks he's a racist. It's a little weird. I thought it was kind of bizarre that like she had apparently you could pre-order like 4 different variations for like 4 different bonus songs, but then like released all of those as the anthology. So like all the Swifties that like care enough bought like 4 variations of the album. And then it's like, oh, the sales were so high. See, what's so funny is I like the second half better. I also didn't realize that the anthology is like the first half on Spotify, correct? Like those songs are, or I don't know. That's what it seems like. All right, I'm gonna do this. Let's summon the Firekeeper. Is there anything in here though? This is really emotional. All right, I'm gonna call the Firekeeper just because that's what I'm curious about to see. I'll link the flame on the next one. You can throw Gaga in there too. It looks like when they find it in Dark Souls 1.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
We're gonna like restart.
Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Good thing I got that weapon that you can always see in the dark. Is that it?
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
I wonder what the other one would have been. Do you know what I can't wait to fucking do? Do you know what I cannot wait to do? Lore dive. Just, I need to lore dive through this one because Dark Souls 1, I feel like I understood on my own. To an extent. When I went online and I saw certain things, I was like, oh, okay, I was on the right track, but it was a little different. Or there was more detail. This one, I kind of like... This one was a little confusing to me. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are similar. And what's interesting is I felt like different endings in Dark Souls 1 or getting into the DLC was really hard to do. They kind of would like keep it hidden from you, and there would be like these revelation moments. I feel like in Dark Souls 3, the secrets were like sitting somewhere and like using a gesture, which, yeah, who would ever figure that out? But I never felt like there was a moment where like I was very aware of what the endings were as they started. Like the Dark Sigil thing seems to be one ending. Linking the flame and the fire fades. This seems to be the ending that they want you to get. I don't really know because I felt like it was really easy to find the eyes for the Fire Keeper that I think unlocked the ending I just did. I probably am gonna do a New Game Plus of this just to like see what the difficulty spike is like. I have been playing this for a really, really long time. Yeah. And I'm almost like, what do I do after? I mean, I know exactly what I'm gonna do after this. I think we're gonna do Lies of P. It's gonna be next. I will still be doing my level 1 Elden Ring run, but that is very time consuming. It's very, very, very difficult, I think, that game is. I still haven't figured out, there's this one sword that I really want to use that people are like, you should use this for it, but it's, I don't understand why it doesn't work for me, but the other swords that I two-hand do, like their L2 works, I don't know. So in my level 1 run, I'm using the Reduvia Bloodblade. When you hit L2, it like splashes the blood, and it's what I want to use. But when I started my level 1 run, and now we're up to the boss that I was concerned about, the Godskin, in order to kill him, what a lot of people will do is use sleep to sleep the enemy. Sleeping pots and St. Trinia's lilies are limited, so I'm nervous that it's going to take me too many tries that I'm going to run out of sleeping pots. Somebody suggested that I get St. Trinia's blade, that the L2 causes sleep buildup or something, and it's literally very similar to the Reduvia Bloodblade, where if I don't have enough stats to wield it, but if I two-hand it, you can use any weapon. When I hit L2 on St. Trinia's weapon, no sleep happens. Like, he does the move, the animation, but there's no sleep. So I was like, I don't know why, because the L2 should work regardless of my stats, because I've two-handed the weapon, essentially. Begin Journey 2 in current state. Journey 2 can be initiated from Shrine Bonfire if you do not wish to begin now. I don't know. Do I restart? Yeah, might as well, right? Ugh, makes me so nervous. Yeah, I guess so. Right? No, there was one thing I wanted to see. So, in this Demon Ruins, there actually was an area that this actually just popped into my brain. No. No. This one. When I go out of this cave, and instead of going to the left, if I go to the right, it looked like there was always a boss room. Here. Like, what is this? Demon King. It's good to know that I missed a boss, actually, right? Look, he's harder than the last one. So good at this game. Putrid Avatar. Putrid Avatar. Who's a Putrid Avatar? Oh, yeah, it kind of did. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The Erdtree Avatar, right? All of these, like, all these bodies are from Dark Souls 1. Which I think that this area is supposed to be, like, that experience. Also, there's, like, these dudes up here that shoot things at me. Yep. And I want to see if I can get to them. Oh my word. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe that running doesn't even... Oh my god. Go, go. What's in here? Yeah, it did kind of look like the one. I think that isn't there multiple? in Elden Ring? Aren't they in multiple spots? That is the one that I think of, though. Like, don't think I ever came this way. Look. Wait, no. They're gone. Cute. Isn't that an Erdtree avatar? Isn't that like a desecrated or a putrid Erdtree avatar or whatever it's called in the basement? I might have the name wrong, but I was always under the impression that it like was an Erdtree avatar, but it's like corrupted. But there's like multiple. There's like 2 in the capital, right? The big worm things. Jesus, motherfuck. Hey. I really want to figure out how to get up there and kill that dude. Now I really need to know if like I'm crazy about the avatar. Chaos gem, cool. Wonder if there's a chaos ending in this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Stop. Holy macaroni. I think we're back around, right? Yep, okay. We're gonna go up that thing and see if we can go kill this guy. I am curious. Guess it's not worth it. All right. Well, we've beaten it. We're done.
Ashen one, thou then I am of thou'st. Very well, then take not. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Ah, well met. 'Tis good to see ye and good. What needs?
Wonder what we do now. Something. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, wrong thing. This. We've done it. That was really exciting. Honestly, it's hard for me to jump into a new game because I just feel like I've completed
Be
this.
careful. I don't.
And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we just end it. I kind of want to spend the day, like, looking at lore. You know? Yeah, I think I'm going to end a little bit early today. I was feeling a little under the weather as it is, but we've done it. It always feels anticlimactic to beat a Souls game because like all the DLCs are out now. So by the time you get to the DLC, you're so overpowered that the last boss is just like, okay, that was the last boss. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end for today. It is a little bit early. I'll be back tomorrow, potentially overnight tonight. I don't really know. I've been working quite significantly, and I'm really working on editing like full playthroughs of things. So maybe this will turn into a video of sorts for people to enjoy. I don't know. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in today. I know that it was a shorter stream, but this is what we're doing. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully in much better health-wise, feeling-wise. And yeah, thank you, Alex. Sorry that it's so short today. I'll come back tomorrow and there'll be a new game and I'll be a little bit more distracted. But I do want to. Yesterday, I basically just kind of like laid around and did nothing, so I do got to take care of like some housework and things. I hope it wasn't too much of a problem to only be on for this short of a period. But really, thank you for joining me, Alex. I will see you tomorrow and hopefully in the next ones. I don't know. People start giving me suggestions. Go into the Discord, be like, we want to see you play this. We want to see you play this. I'm thinking Lies of P is the next one because I've been really, really excited to play that. Yeah, I've been really excited to play that one, especially because it's apparently the best From Software game that's not made by From Software. It's either Lies of P, Sekiro, Final Fantasy 16. I guess those are the ones. All very out there. Besides the sandboxes that I play. But anyway, yeah, I'll do another City Skylines 2 eventually. Thank you all. I will see you guys tomorrow, potentially tonight. We'll see. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow. All right, that's it. That's the ending. That's my goodbye. Okay. I love you, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry I wasn't feeling so well, but also beat the game, so I'm happy. Love everybody. Do we raid? No, there's not enough people. Bye-bye.